You're listening to a portion of our conversation from episode 243, featuring the Jurassic Wire, with myself, Brad Jost, and co-host Aaron Beyer. If you want to hear the full conversation, download the full episode on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Today we discuss some of the latest Jurassic toys from Mattel on the shelves and in the form of exclusives. And then we discuss how Mattel's upcoming service, Mattel Creations, may factor in for collectors in the near future. Be sure to let us know what you think, and of course, we hope you enjoy it. You know, we did get some, moving on to the next topic, we got the and you mentioned it before, the Dennis Nedry Barbasol can, which, you know, I got a chance to get that a little bit early. It still seems like they're not shipping yet from Entertainment Earth, so I don't know what's going on there. But you know, it did come back up. So we did get the availability again to purchase Dennis Nedry in the Barbasol can via Mattel Creations. So did you get a chance to check into that at all, or no?
I thought there was going to be Mattel Creations. I got super busy with work this week, and I was like, I have a Nedry, so this isn't like anything on my thing. So explain to me what this is going to be. Is this going to be like a direct buy from Mattel or something? Like, what is it?
It sounds like it. I mean, you know, everything went live, and this is a weird thing because it looks like the platform is not live yet, Mattel Creations. But as far as these exclusives for San Diego Comic-Con go, it gave, I guess, the platform, it opened it up a little bit so that you could buy these exclusives. So I don't know what the deal is with other exclusives for other properties or whatever else they have. But we do know that, you know, Nedry already was on sale from Entertainment Earth. It was up for like an hour or something like that, I think, before it sold out. And then it finally hit this Mattel Creations. So you went on Instagram and you follow Mattel Creations. And from there, they posted an image of Nedry. And that's where, you know, you click on that and you can go to the shop, and then it'll take you to their website where you can purchase it through their website. So it turns out that this was all available for like 2 to 3 minutes, and it was sold out again. Not very long. So it was gone pretty instantly, 2 to 3 minutes. And I know a lot of people are getting held up, you know, trying to transfer, you know, across the sites and fill out the forms and, you know, spot the images and do all the stuff that you need to do to get into and buy something. So, yeah, it was just a kind of another thing where people were like, really disappointed again. I didn't get a chance to get it, blah, blah, blah. You know, I feel terrible because, like, I've heard from so many people again that didn't have a chance to buy it. So it's a bummer. And I don't know what the words are going to be from here on out. Are we going to see it again? You know,
we'll see it again
in a different form, probably without the Barbasol can and stuff like that. I know Barbasol is giving away at least one. I don't know if there's any more than that, but
I think you're right. I think we'll see this figure again, and I think we'll see it without the Barbasol can. I think Hammond, I mean, as we're probably going to talk about in a little bit, I think Hammond is the prime example of us freaking out a year ago. And then now it's like Hammond is really, I'll say, reasonable. Like, it's not unreasonable to think that you could get a Hammond action figure, you know?
Sure. I know, that specific exclusive with Hammond has been available forever at Universal Studios. So you can go pick up that one if you want to pay $45. So
who do they think they are?
I don't know. It was like $15 initially, and now it's $45. But the thing is, it's there. If you want to get it, you can. You also have to pay $100 and something to get into Universal, but have somebody pick it up for you.
Now out in this new set with the Raptors and the banner, right? Like, even you had said, and I kind of agree, the big draw of that set is the banner. It's not Hammond. I mean, I have a Hammond, so I shouldn't necessarily downplay those that don't.
Sure.
But like the big draw is having that banner.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
I have this right here, and I forget what was I don't know if it'll come up in the system, but I'll try here. I forget what the price point was. It was either 30 or 40 because I remember I bought two separate things.
It was $29.99.
Yeah, there's no result there. I forget what it was. but yeah, I have it right here still. I have not opened it yet. But there you got the set here with the awesome banner. You got, which side is he on? Hammond and Ellie, and then the two Raptors, which I'm like, why is this only coming with two
Wait, show me
Raptors?
again. Show me which two. Does it have the crouching one at least? It does have a crouching one.
It's the same, yeah, the same old Raptors. You got the crouching one, and then you got the standard.
Man.
Why is there not a third one? Like, it's just common sense that there's three Raptors in that movie that attack everybody. Why, if it's just, unless you're gonna come out with an attack pack version of this Raptor, like, fingers crossed that they do, because otherwise I'm gonna have to buy an entire another set and get another Hammond and another Ellie, and then I have four Raptors. I don't want four. I want three. You know,
I don't understand. The Ellie. This. Are we moving on to this toy? Can we talk about? Are we talking about this toy later?
Yeah. No, let's do it now. Right. Let's get into it now.
That set should have been the two kids. Hands down, that set should have been the two kids. That should have been because that would have been awesome. You're getting two Raptor repaints. You're getting the banner, and then you're getting Lex and Tim. Like
that's like that's too hot, man. That's too many things. That's too exclusive.
Can you even imagine? No, we were talking about Mattel Creations, and actually, we can tie it back into Mattel Creations. Mattel Creations just sounds like another way of not getting the toy you want. Why would this not be a way? And we're always brainstorming on here how to sell human action figures. Why would this not be a way to pre-order a figure that is not in production? I did that with that with Beast. Was it Beast of Mesozoic? Like I ordered one of his Raptors. Like I ordered that. I didn't get that toy for like another 1.5 to 2 years.
Yeah.
Like I think I ordered it when I was in California. And I didn't even get it until I was in Canada. So like
we don't know. It might be like that, you know, because the portal does not officially open up for a little while. Let me see if I can see exactly. But I know there was a countdown on the website the other day. Full platform access as of right now. It's different when you're watching or listening. It says 46 days, 12 hours, 2 minutes, 14 seconds. So that's the full platform access. So that's where it could get interesting, where maybe we're getting other figures and maybe there are pre-orders for Lex and Tim or something like that to see what the you know, how well it's going to sell or whatever. So I don't know.
Here's the thing. It's like, so the reason we get the inventory we get in these stores, right? The reason you get 100 Owens on the shelf is because Owen will sell, right? But
I guess.
Well, he sold. It's just that they so overproduced him that like it looked like he didn't sell. Well, you might even be right. Maybe he didn't sell all that great. But to me, if you want to be a forward-thinking company, why would you turn down money on the table if you can basically pre-sell your toys a year out, charge people that at that point, and then produce a product, right?
Yeah.
Like why are major toy companies not doing more of this, right? Like I do this with like my collector stuff all the time. I'm constantly putting down a $25 deposit, and then I don't see an action figure for 2 years, you know? I have no problem doing that. And if Mattel wants to do something like that, I feel like this Mattel, it literally has the word creations in the title. Like I feel like creations means like creating is the very beginning, right? Creating is like, you know, I mean, geez, like biblical, right? Like in the beginning, God created, right? So like, I feel like if this was a way for them, this would be a perfect opportunity for them to basically pre-sell. Hey, I've got this drawing of Lex and Tim. Are you interested? Click yes. You know?
Yeah.
You know, if you look at a package 2 years later.
Their statement on Instagram says, Mattel Creations, let's create what's next. A platform for creators, collaborators, and innovators. So that does kind of sound like what you're saying.
But no, see, now that you read that, though, that sounds more like the Lego. That sounds more like the Lego thing where you build something and then try to get it like.
Oh my God, the thing that I get for Lego ideas, the thing that I get 400 emails about every day.
See, that I don't want. Because I don't I should say I don't want it because there could always be great ideas, but I want them to use this for a venue to push licensed product that I don't have to like freak out about over not getting, right?
But
Like,
we were also kind of like angry about the fact that Chronicle is doing a Kickstarter for Jurassic, pretty much Amber Collection, more expensive, right?
yeah,
So how does that differentiate itself from this? Does it at all?
I don't know because simply I can't believe that Kickstarter exists. Like, I cannot believe that is a real thing.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
this would be just a pre-order, and it's directly from them. It's not through a Kickstarter. Should be directly through Mattel here,
oh, but you're saying like, how does that differ? I guess it really doesn't, right?
except for
Except
the
for the
fact
fact
that
that
it's doesn't originate with Mattel. It's if they did it through Kickstarter, then we'd be like, what's going on here? But they would do it through their own website, I guess. I don't
that's
know.
true, but like, I guess we have to know what it is before I can really like judge and like say, because
Sure,
now
sure.
that you read that paragraph, I am thinking it's more like it's going to be more like the Lego ideas thing, and that doesn't really like thrill me as
Uh,
much as like
yeah,
this
maybe.
dream scenario where I can pre-order an action figure before it's made. So
Yeah, I'm not too sure what it will be. I don't really think anybody knows for real, but it gets me hyped that maybe there will be a chance to buy more things. And we've talked about the fact that there's no place to get humans. We can't get humans on the shelves. They just outside of like Owen and that's it. Um,
yeah,
but this would be the opportunity for us to buy other humans that that's my hope, is that we get humans with this.
I
And
did
I
want.
think this is different because it's an exclusive and blah blah blah, but hopefully we get normal standard packs as well.
Yeah, I'm learning about ZBrush right now. It's a modeling software,
Hmm.
3D modeling, and they use it a lot in just about anything and everything that involves like action figures and toys as well.
Sure.
Um, and I watched a ZBrush lecture from the guy and he was breaking down his model that he did for Ray from episode 8.
Hmm.
And he was talking, and he gave a very brief, because the lecture wasn't really about how to make a toy, it was about his sculpting techniques, or ZBrush being used for Star Wars, right? But he did give a brief run through of tool and die, and I never really knew how that worked for the toy process, like making the molds and all this stuff. So like he was saying that like you have to get all these pieces of the character designed the right way so that they just drop out of the mold or whatever. Like when
Hmm.
when it opens up, they need all the pieces to come out and not stick, right? Because then they got to be pumping it full of plastic again. And he was saying that like those those metal molds are so incredibly expensive that like you have to be guaranteed that you're going to sell a certain amount of figure to pay
Sure.
just for that mold, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
we're talking thousands of dollars, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So if they're not confident that a Lex figure will sell, this could be the perfect avenue to be like, well, you pre-order now, you pay for it now. If we don't hit this number by this date, everyone gets refunded their money,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, I mean, you pre-order a lot of stuff now and you don't get charged until it's fulfilled. So just do it that way.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
fine with me. That way they know it's, something we can produce and have enough of. And I overall though, I'm excited by this thing. I love the banner. Just be careful, guys, because like the eyes on the Raptors can be kind of bad. And Hammond seemed okay across the board. I know it's very glary here, but Hammond seemed okay. Ellie was not very good. This one's okay, but as far as what they have on the back, I've never seen an Ellie that looks this good. Wherever she is, and you
I
can't see
can't
the
see.
detail. I know the detail's not there, but if you do find this one or you see the back of it online or something, she looks great there. But she's never looked like that on any toy that I've ever seen. And
Right.
I also was able to pick up the Camp Cretaceous. Now I'm gonna have to like scroll this one, the Adventure Camp set. Yeah, the event Camp Adventure set. Sorry, I'm probably blocking
Now,
my mic too, but this has our first animated character here, which is pretty awesome.
now this is the one that you said it was $40, and
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I was I came out and I was like, yeah, I'll buy these dinosaur sets with humans, and I want Darius, but dude, $40? Like I'm thinking like, put him in with like an attack pack raptor or something. Why is he with, I'm assuming those
Two
are the same.
repaints. Yeah.
What?
Two repaints.
Well, two big repaints. Like those are not cheap dinosaurs. Those are the 15 and the $25 units, right? You have
I think they're both around $20 or whatever. This one does not have there's no roaring feature in there. You used to be able to get this for like, oh, what was it? Honestly, I think it was like $15 or something. The Baryonyx Breakout set with Owen and his motorcycle. It was like a steal for what you could get that set for. And it has the same Baryonyx here, but it's just repainted, which I think is Limbo, if I remember correctly. The name of this Baryonyx.
Oh, okay.
So this is a named Baryonyx and then some random Stego. But Bumpy is in there, and it's an actual size Bumpy. I know we've talked a lot about Bumpy before, and the size of that attack pack version, it's a little bit bigger. This is actually a nice tiny little Bumpy there. So
yeah, I'm gonna.
And I know Darius is not picking up very well, but
I'm gonna end up
I love it.
Because I want those two.
Yeah, and Darius is a great looking figure. He definitely looks a little bit cartoony. I don't know where the camera is. But a little cartoony in the eyes, a little bit bigger than usual, kind of like how the Frozen character models, like their eyes are like a little bit bigger, more bug-eyed than like an average human. So it's kind of got that versus the other 3 3/4 inch figures. But overall, I think it blends pretty well, and it's scaled down to a kid size, so it's not the same size as an adult, but it is bigger than Maisie too. So. Maybe he's a teenager. Maisie was a little bit younger, so
I really just want Bumpy out of that set. I want a Bumpy that size.
Yeah, that is a good size Bumpy.
I'm gonna end up spending $40 for that little chunk of Bumpy.
It is so weird that attack pack was not that size, but again, this is another one where you have to be careful because I sifted through. My store had 8 of these, and you have to be careful with the Baryonyx eyes. They can be a little rough, and same thing with the Stego eyes. And a few of the Bumpies were a little scuffed up, so I sifted through to find one that wasn't, and one with the eyes that are all set in the right places. Yeah. It's kind of hard. The quality control is kind of off the rails a little bit recently, so you kind of, it's kind of always been, but I've been able to not care too much. But I don't know, for some reason, I just was like, this is a full pack. I want to get one that's good,
I only got screwed over once, and honestly, it's too far away. I got my Carnage, Carno, or whatever, the control and command or whatever. Its eye is it's in the right spot, but whatever machine or person painted the pupil on one eye, painted it up, and so now my Carnotaurus looks. What's a nice way of? It's derpy. He looks like he was
a little just eyes all crooked.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he's focused in a hunter. He just kind of looks.
Where's my food? Is it over there?
Yeah.
He's looking over here and over there at the same time.
Yeah, he's that Carnotaur. So, not the end of the world, but
no.
I would say out of the 100, should I say hundreds? Am I at hundreds yet of these Mattel dinosaurs? I don't think so.
No, definitely you are.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I've got at least 15 galleys or 20 galleys.
I mean, and I got these the other day too, and I don't know if I don't think I've showcased them. So good, and
so good.
This is great. My jaw is a little off. I still have to try to get this returned, but you can kind of see in there. There's a bit of metal exposed in the jaw, but it's still a great figure, really, really awesome. And you got Dennis too. It's not going to show up because of the green screen. Apparently, it's a yellow jacket, but I don't know. He's really cool. And then, of course, this is the best thing is this East Dock sign.
Everyone's after.
This came with the Dilophosaurus, but East Dock sign, awesome.
I'm gonna end up getting one now.
And an extra Nedry head without the spray from the Dilophosaurus. So it's good stuff. I'm pretty happy though, with everything that Mattel's been releasing in the past recent, you know, from Nedry onward, because we got Nedry, then we got Nedry and a Dilophosaurus, and then these packs. I also saw that Feeding Frenzy and Dominus. I might pass on that, but it's still pretty cool to see. And
what's the Feeding Frenzy and Dominus? Is
it's
that
it's like the Primal Pal.
One?
Yeah, it's like a Primal Pal size, that Primal Pal blue, but this is a Feeding Frenzy and Dominus with a massive head. And it's cool. It's a cool little thing, but it's interesting to see all the restocks and everything going on the shelf. So it's kind of an exciting time to collect again. Who knows what else is coming, and we'll keep you up to date. We probably what's that?
Do in movies, and they've been killing it. Like there's constantly a new dinosaur to look forward to. So
yeah.